Unexpected end to Georgia turkey season. William Hovey Smith, 2021.
This is Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman. And this is the last day of Georgia's turkey season. And in honor of that, I'm wearing my primitive outfit. And we're going to take some primitive gear. I'm using Bon Richard here, which is a 69 caliber 1777 flintlock musket. And this is a gun that I built from the kit, and there are previous videos about that. Now, with my primitive gear setup, I'm going to use some mostly natural materials. Turkey wing. And this is also used to scratch on the ground or rustle the leaves. And some modern stuff like gloves. And some wing bone calls. I have a few here. Which, as you can see, have slightly different sounds to them. And we also have a slate call, which really is. And this is an old box turtle shell. The turtle was dead when I found the shell. I would not kill a turtle to make this. When you find the sweet spot, it sounds pretty good. And this is a slate from the roof of an old 1790s building from the Georgia coast. And I'm going to use a single decoy this time. And so we're going to walk up and set up. And I'm also going to use a lynch call, which of course is a modern one, but antique for most of you since it's a 1958 model. Which sounds even better than the day I bought it. And we're going to go out and see if we can find a lonely tom turkey out there somewhere.
I'm back in the brush line overlooking a planted field for my food plots. And I have my decoy out there in front of me. And I can also see fairly well to both sides. So if there are turkeys in and around here, they should be able to hear this box call and come in. A white-tailed deer just came up, and she is back in the woodlines right now. But she hung around for, about 5 minutes, feeding underneath these oaks, and then went back into the woods and got downwind of me and snorted a couple of times. So I suspect she's long gone. But had it been in season, yeah, that would have been an easy shot for either crossbow or handgun. Well, the shadows are growing long, and we're going to call it a season. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything today, but saw comparatively few turkeys all season. This is, I think, about my 15th or 16th trip out this year. Well, that is Georgia turkey hunting. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. For the final act of the season, we have repapered our target frame and drawn on it a rendition, somewhat, of a wild turkey that we are going to shoot at about 25 yards. For this exercise, I'm going to shoot the load that has been in this gun for 2 months. That includes a prime as well as the charge itself. I'm also going to use my steel target and fire a load with round ball. And this will see if my fast reloading system sort of really works. And also confirm once again where the gun actually shoots. So we have our target down at 25 yards, and we'll first shoot with the shot load. I have my earplugs in, and everything is moved out of harm's way. Cock, so we'd be ready to go. I'm an author, mostly of outdoor books and e-books, but I do have some significant business titles. The newest is Make Your Own Job, Anytime, Anywhere, at any age, which got a worthy review from Kirkus, an international review agency. In this book, I tell you how to select your own jobs from possibilities that you generate yourself, and how to act on them most immediately, as well as for longer-term results. Like to see that again? I thought so. Now in freeze frame. Shot away. That was as fast a shot as you would ever see. Yep, no problem. Well, how did we do? We had some scattered shots here. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the neck. 1 here in the brain. But the bulk of the pattern, although it's pretty tight, is still over this way, with the center being approximately 6 inches to the left. So consequently, for best results, I need to aim about 6 inches to the right. This would have been probably a dead bird, but definitely a fringe hit. So that's good information to know. This load is using exactly the same powder charge and a wad over the powder of cut styrofoam. Then we have a cream of wheat buffer, another wad, and then the patched round ball. And I'm going to aim at the upper right corner of that steel plate. My point of aim is right here. And although the shot charge drifted in this direction, the round ball charge just merely dropped. That's approximately 2.5 to 3 inches right there. So that was the impact. So on a deer-sized target, yeah, that would definitely have struck well. If I'd aimed here, yeah, it would have pinged just about the middle of it. This hunting season has demonstrated the reliability of the gun. Any muzzleloader that you carry around for an entire month loaded and primed and will still shoot at the end of the month after having been held in any variety of positions, stood upright, turned over, upside down, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is a reliable gun. That is amply demonstrated. Concerning accuracy with round ball. Now, for those of you who don't know, this gun has no rear sight. None. You sight by looking over the top and centering up the entire barrel. That's your rear sight. These are intrinsically more difficult to shoot than guns that have both sets of sights, obviously. But with careful work and practice and shooting your gun, yeah, you can find out these little idiosyncrasies which all muzzleloaders will have and compensate them. We had an unexpected end of our hunting season. When I was coming back from shooting these targets, Hector, my dog, told me he had found something. And indeed he did. And I asked him to show me what it was, and he went over. And there was this rattlesnake jam up against the foundation of my house. So I went in and got my .45 and shot it. One shot, one dead snake. And here it is with Bon Richard pistol and the load I used. And speaking of loads, following this, I'll give you the details of the loads that Bon Richard uses. These are the loads that I used that are running down the screen before you. Now the round barrel load should be adequate for deer and hogs, and I'll be using it next year as well. For more information, my books, blogs, and other activities, go to www.hoviesmith.com. For more information on my business books, go to createyourownjobsecurity.com. To find out about my novel, audio, and screenplay, Father of the Grooms, and soon-to-be-released audiobook, Until Death Do You Part, go to fatherofthegrooms.net. Hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. By the way, I'm going to eat that snake. Goodbye and God bless.